Great example, Lindsay. I would definitely say that Snapchat is an interesting company to select. And like yourself, I didn't really fully understand how free apps like Snapchat generated funds to be a business, even. But this is really a new age and a new ecosystem for businesses, the app market. The thing that I learned from looking into your example of Snapchat is that basically Snapchat has mastered the in-app revenue stream, which many mega companies have failed to grasp. According to the CEO, Evan Spiegel, their business model basically has 3 points of monetization: camera, content, and communication. And that's from Motley Fool. The Snapchat app is free, but it offers in-app advertising and purchases. It has some of the most in-app advertising revenues in any app that's currently being offered right now. There are advertisements after people share their stories in the form of little commercials. Companies, towns, or schools, or basically anybody can add a filter, and they have to pay Snapchat for them to put it on their ecosystem. Like basically sponsors filters from like a local business, they pay like $1 a day basically. Even movies sponsor filters to advertise their production, like the new X-Men movie or the new Avengers movie, whatever. And then they also have advertisements from places like BuzzFeed, Cosmopolitan, ESPN. So they have multiple streams of revenue coming in. And some are estimating that Snapchat will hit $1 billion in revenues soon. I recently did a study on Nintendo, and many investors were pushing Nintendo into the mobile space. And Nintendo had a lot of learning issues adapting to this new app environment and the way you have to sell on there. They didn't successfully monetize one of their games. They offered the first game that they offered in the app space was a Super Mario game, a side scroller. And they offered it on Android and iOS. But as soon as they released it to market, their stock fell dramatically after investors saw that the game that they offered didn't have any. It was a one-time purchase. They had no advertisements in the game, and they had no in-app purchases available. Nintendo thought they were doing a good thing with quality control. That's one of the things that made Nintendo great as a company in the 80s. They had great quality control. And they did provide a quality game, but investors didn't care. They didn't provide that revenue stream that Snapchat has basically mastered, which has been one of the reasons why Snapchat would be considered one of the most innovative companies in the last 10 years. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how new companies are going to adapt to this new environment.